coming into Western PA today. Solid Q5 copy. Take care. N3 TVV WA3BM.
November 1, Echo Juliet Hotel, Maritime Mobile.
All right, I'm going to break tradition here, and I'm going to pick up this Maritime Mobile, then XLQ. Who is the Maritime Mobile?
November 1, Echo Juliet Hotel, Maritime Mobile, Wells, Maine. Over.
All right, hold on 1 second, please. Let me enter you in the log here. We usually work off a list, but since you're Maritime Mobile, I'll make an exception. All right, I had you in here before, N1EJH. Ed, come on in. How you doing?
Good morning. It's N1EJH, ECARS 1996. I'm on my way out of the harbor. We're going tuna hunting.
All right, very good. Well, you're not real strong, but I'm glad I got you in here. And where are you heading?
Say again? Hello, say again?
I asked you if you were sailing, and I didn't hear a reply.
I'm sorry, I'm going out on my boat. I'm going out tuna fishing today. It's 67 degrees, cloudy. Water temperature is about the same, which is quite high for Maine this time of year, although it does start to warm up. And maybe we'll grab some stripers on the way, but we're heading out to the ledges.
All right, very good there, Ed. Good fishing for you. I hope you have a good day there. I love Maine. It's beautiful up there. I used to go up to Bar Harbor quite a bit. You take care. Have a safe fishing trip. N1EJH, WA3BM.
Yeah, we'll be coming back in tomorrow morning. Going to be an overnighter. I'm not coming back until I get a few big bluefins.
All right, take care. We'll catch you later. N1EJH, Maritime Mobile, WA3BM.
Roger.
All right, last one on this list, November 8 XLQ. Len, come on in.
Hey, good morning, guys. I'm doing this HS stuff down, or the VHF. Getting ready for a net over here in northern Ohio on the VHF group up here. But yeah, hi everybody. Just thought I'd jump in there and say good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's driving out there that you got both hands on the wheel and then one hand on the coffee and one hand on the microphone. So you figure it out. It's fun. Yeah, let's see what else is going on. Playing around with the new radio, learning how it works and stuff, and getting together with that. So, yeah, I'm going to cut it loose here so you guys can do your thing. I've got to get into this net that's starting up in about 10 or 15 minutes. It's a quarter after 10, Northern Ohio Traffic and Information Net on the towers. So that's what I'm getting ready for right now, and just wish everybody a great day, and yeah, hopefully a great day tomorrow. This is Lenny in Huron, Ohio, EN281, right on Lake Erie, N8XLQ. Good morning and good afternoon.
All right, Len, take care. Thanks a lot for the check-in there. You kind of dropped on in the noise there at the very end, and I didn't get everything, but I got most of it. So have yourself a great day. We'll catch you later. And let's see here. I got my time's up. So I'm looking for Vic, WA4THR, WA3BM.
Good morning, Bernie. WA4THR. Nice to be able to hear you, nice and strong. How you doing?
Doing good. Good. How's things out in Bear Gap?
It finally turned cool. Yesterday we had a couple of rain showers, very brief, pretty good that we got any, because it's been 6 weeks since I've cut the grass. And then overnight it dropped into the mid-70s, got down into the upper 60s by sunrise, and still only 72, quite a bit different.
Wow, I got to mow grass every week. I haven't had a week where I haven't had to mow grass. So we've been getting enough rain in between the heat there for the grass to keep growing. Weeds are taking off everywhere, so I got to go out and pull weeds around my swimming pool area. I got people coming over for our ham radio. We meet once a month at a restaurant for a thing we call nuts and bolts. And once a year, I host it at my house, and I make a cookout and stuff, so that's next week. Anyhow, you sound terrific. Big signal coming in. I had a great day today. 39 check-ins. 5 mobile. 1 was maritime mobile.
Yeah, sounds great. Hopefully the band will stay in good shape for this shift. Yeah, we've had very little rain. Like I say, 6 weeks we've had less than an inch of rain. And there's a lot of brown grass out there. The hay field has not grown a bit. And I have not been on mowing the grass for 6 weeks. It's just amazing. Not areas around us have got rain, but it typically has bypassed us. Anyway, it's one of those summers, Bernie, and thanks for this shift. We'll pick it up when you're ready.
All right, you got it. Thanks, everyone, for checking in with me today. I appreciate it. 39 check-ins, 4 mobiles, and 1 maritime mobile. Have a great day. We'll catch you next Wednesday, 8:45 to 10. Over to Vic, WA4THR, WA3BM.
7:30, Bernie. Good morning, everybody. This is Whiskey Alpha 4 Tango Hotel Romeo. My name is Vic, Victor India Charlie, ECARS 4760. Located in Bear Gap in eastern Pennsylvania, and I'll be your host for this hour. But first, do we have anybody with priority traffic or a schedule for the top of the hour? If so, call now. Nothing heard, so just to remind you,
I need to get the last guy's call for
radio show. We've met on 7255 since 1968, operating 7 days a week, beginning at 7:30 in the morning Eastern Time, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Saturday and Sunday. Net controls changing hourly and lasting until 1:30 in the afternoon. It's a directed net. You should only be talking to the net control unless that station asks you to call somebody else. And we use a list. We get a list of stations, speak to each of those in turn, and we take another list. So if we miss you on one, just wait till we take you to the next one, and we'll get you there. If you're mobile, portable, or QRP, be sure to tell us when you check in, and you'll get priority. You get to go to the top of the list. ECARS is an open service. You do not need to be a member or anything like that. Everybody is welcome to check in. But if you want to find out more about ECARS, what it is, what it does, how to join, take a look at the website at www.ECARS7255.com. That's ECARS7255.com. And with that taken care of, we'll start off looking for any mobiles, portables, or QRP stations. And you guys, call WA4THR.
Whiskey 3, Sierra, Mike, Kilo, Mobile.
Right, just turned to 1, W3SMK Mobile. Good morning, Steve. How you doing? WA4THR.
Yeah, good morning, Vic. W3SMK here. Steve here, near Glen Elga, Maryland. Just out for some errands this morning in the car and head back to the home QTH now. Already pretty warm here, 85 degrees, and it's going to be another hot one. I was happy to hear that you're having some little cooler morning there, Vic. But it's pretty wicked hot again here today, I think. And maybe some thunderstorms later this evening. 30751 for life. And good to hear everybody this morning. Band's in pretty good condition from here. So 73 to everybody. And thanks for picking up the hour, Vic. W3SMK Mobile.
All right, Steve, W3SMK Mobile headed home to Ellicott City, Maryland, 30751 on the roster. Easy copy. Yeah, you must be just, I don't know, maybe 12 hours behind us or something. I always look at what the weather is in Ohio or western PA to kind of get a hint of what's coming. And they were all talking about some rain followed by cooler weather, and that's what we've got. Still overcast here, but much cooler. 72 is not too bad at all. I would like to see a little more rain. We are very dry at this particular QTH. Good to talk to you, Steve. We'll talk to you later on, okay?
All right, Vic. Thanks a lot. Take care. Have a good hour. 73 to everybody. W3SMK Mobile.
All right, clear W3SMK Mobile. Now we'll do a general call-up. Anybody, anywhere. Still, if you're mobile, portable, or QRP, be sure and tell me. Call WA4THR.
November Alpha 1 X-ray.
Kilowatt Charlie 1, Mike Romeo.
Kilo Bravo 1 Golf.
Juliet Yankee.
Right, a little pile up there. Out of that, I picked out November Alpha 1 X-ray, KC1 Mike Romeo, Charlie Oscar India, Juliet Yankee. There were 1 or 2 more.
Yeah, Kilo Bravo 1 Golf.
Okay, Okay, Bravo 1 Golf, and is that Romeo Fox Kilo? Was that the other one? The one I didn't get then. I got the 1 Golf. Who was the other one?
Did you get Romeo Foxtrot Kilo, Vic?
Romeo Foxtrot Kilo. I might have said the wrong word. Anyway, you got you as well, Ken. All right, let's run with this list. And good morning, Joe, NA1X, WA4THR.
Well, good morning to you, Vic. WA4THR. The call is NA1X. I'm located in Agawam, Massachusetts. Name is Joe, and ECARS number is 10099. And it's finally cooled off here a little bit. Over.
Oh, yeah, same here. Much nicer now today. And you're 5 and 9 today, Joe. Good signal from Agawam, Massachusetts. 10099 on the list. Everything okay?
Everything is just fine. Just finished washing the car and mowing the lawn, so everything's done for the day. Now I can relax. Have a great day and get a lot of contacts. It's good to hear you this morning. And A1X will be clear.
All right, very good. Yeah, that was one of the few advantages. Well, I don't spend a lot of time driving around on a tractor cutting grass. I guess that's an advantage. And if I washed the car, it generally stayed clean unless I drove out of the area where everybody else was getting rain. But that's been the situation for the last 6 weeks. NA1X up in Massachusetts, all clear with Joe. And we'll get another Massachusetts. Hello, Ray, KC1MR, WA4THR.
Yeah, very good. Quick high tight to NA1X. You're 10 over 9. And you're also 10 over 9, Vic. Beautiful signal. And it's 20 degrees. It's going to be 20 degrees cooler today. Instead of 95, it's 75. That's fantastic.
Oh, that'll feel good, too. And I'm looking forward to nice sleeping with the windows open again. We hadn't been able to do that lately because it would stay sometimes up around 80 overnight. So we kept the air conditioner going in the bedroom. But we'll be back, I think, with open windows today, Ray. Over.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I got all the windows in my house open right now because it's probably still in the high, probably around 68 or so. So we're going to enjoy that. And at 75, I think I'm still going to keep them open. And you got your usual great signal. And I don't know what else to say. So you know what? I'm not saying nothing. I heard one guy talking to Bernie. I swear to goodness, he went on straight for 3 minutes. Now that's real talent. Go ahead.
Well, sometimes folks got things to say, Ray. Good to hear you today. KC1MR up in Beantown, Reading, Massachusetts, 1811 on the list. I'll go ahead and clear with Ray, who has nothing more to say, and we'll go get Ted, KC8 COI. Good morning, WA4THR.
Hey, thanks, Vic. Kilo Charlie 8, Charlie Oscar India here. Ted in southern West Virginia. 8463 is my number. Anyway, looks like propagation is switching around. Today's been very good this morning on 40. I'm hearing almost everybody. I even heard that maritime mobile that Bernie had earlier. So things seem to be starting to shape up a little on the band. And our hot weather's supposed to break, I think, sometime next week. We're supposed to get back down in the 70s and 60s, and I saw one night maybe even 50s overnight. So looks like we better enjoy the last days of summer, Vic. Back to net control, KC8COI.
Yeah, that's what they're talking about here. This week, actually, is supposed to get down into the upper 50s at night and mid-70s during the day. Might hit up around 80 on the weekend, and then rain is in the forecast for Monday and Tuesday of next week. We'll see how that works. Anyway, Ted, good signal from you. And, yeah, looking at the band scope, lots of signals up and down the band, and they all look reasonably good. So it's nice to see the band improving today. We'll catch you later, Ted, okay?
Yeah, thanks for picking me up, Vic, and greetings to all ECAR members. Hope you all have a great day. Kilo Charlie 8, Charlie Oscar India.
All right, we'll clear with KC8COI in True, West Virginia, and we'll get down into Virginia. The Virginia, not the West one. Hello, Glenn, AB4JY, WA4THR.
Good morning, Vic. This is Alpha Baker 4, Juliet Yankee, Glenn in Bedford, Virginia, where we've got, I think, the makings of a beautiful day. It's 78 degrees down, probably going up to near 90, but but then I think it peaks out today and starts to decline over the next week. And they say next week is going to be, or maybe on down to the weekend. This weekend is supposed to be like 82 to 83 top, and it's going to be a beautiful time to do things. And it's supposed to get dry here too. The weather, the daily rainstorms are going to pass on. Anyway, that's going to be nice. Might get a chance to ride the bike. Anyway, you got a good signal here. You good solid 5 to 10 over, and well, it's just good job. Anyway, ticket number 40044. Thanks for what you do, and have a great day. AB4JY.
Yeah, everybody's hovering around the S9 mark, plus or minus a little bit. Glenn, you're sounding good from Bedford, Virginia, 40044 on the list. And good to hear you as always. Anything else today, Glenn?
That'll do it. I'll sit around here and listen for a while, and then I don't know, I've got some things I need to do back in the shop, and it's a good pedal day. Roger?
There you go. Yeah, it's more comfortable to work wherever you want to work today, I think. AB4JY, I'll clear with Glenn. Next one up is, let's see, Kilo Bravo 1 Golf, I believe it was. Was that you, Tom? Good morning.
Well, it is Kilo Bravo 1 Golf, but it's not Tom, it's Bill. Bravo India Lima Lima, ECARS 10454. In Pawtucket, Rhode Island, just next to Providence. Good morning. Yeah, I'm also enjoying the change in the weather, the breaking of the heat wave. It's 72 degrees outside, 63% humidity, absolutely rock steady barometer. So looking like a good day, and I think this is a day to take the kayak out the last couple hours of the day of sunlight and get a nice paddle in. I did get a little bit of kayaking done last weekend, but at 90-something degrees, you just run out of gas pretty quick. So I think I'll take a saltwater estuary paddle today, seeing as it'll probably be in the 70s. But that's about it here. I'm going to go out to breakfast and leave the radio running and check back in maybe later on. KB1G.
Yeah, very good. Sorry for calling you the wrong name there, Bill. I've got you correct in my log. KB1G, Bill up in Pawtucket, Rhode Island, 10454. I had just entered the B1G in my list, and there are half a dozen stations with B1G that have checked in with me before, and I forgot to put the cursor on you. I recognized you, called you KB1G, but the cursor was still on another station that I called that name. But I have you corrected here. And on a hot day, I would think in a kayak, that would be a great day to practice your rolls, going inverted and rolling back to the top and getting all cooled off. Do you not do that when you kayak, Bill? Over.
I don't have a roll down. I want to work on that this year, but it's a new boat for me, and it came with a recreational back seat. It's a really comfortable seat, but I have to replace the high back seat with a back band that's on order before I can get a skirt over it. So rolls are out of the question right now. Open cockpit rolling is counterproductive.
I've wondered about that. The very popular blown plastic, kayaks, the recreational kayaks that are sort of hollow, except for where you sit, is kind of dug out in the middle. I've wondered if you could roll those without having to have a skirt. It would seem like that they almost drain water like they are. I guess you need that, though. Is that right, over?
Oh, you can't. You can't roll a recreational boat. My boat is a touring boat. It just has a high seat back right now, and I need to replace that with a back band. But my boat will roll, but a big open cockpit recreational kayak won't roll. It'll just fill up with water. You need a skirt so that the water doesn't enter the boat when you're on your side and when you're going upside down. It'll just fill up. You couldn't roll a boat without a spray skirt. So I'll get that back band in. That'll be a lower profile, and I'll be able to stretch the skirt over the combing and then work on it. I've got good bracing skills, and I've got the ability to do a wet exit and do a self-rescue and get back in the boat. I got the pump and the sponge and the paddle float and all that stuff. So I can get back in the boat, but I'm not. But I do have a wide brim hat, and to your point, I scoop it in the water and dump it on my head pretty frequently on a hot day. Anyway, 738 KB1G.
All right, very good. I've always just wondered whether those recreational kayaks would still float full of water. I mean, they've got so much hollow space. I thought they were sealed up and could still float. Anyway, good to talk to you, Bill. Very interesting. KB1G, Pawtucket, Rhode Island. We'll clear with Bill. Last and up, good morning, Ken. WB2RFK, WA4THR.
WA4THR, WB2RFK. Well, good morning, Vic. We're into the 70s. Supposed to get up to close to 90 today, but then for the next 7 days, the highest will be 84. So it'll be in the 80s, and at night we'll be down to the 60s. So we're starting to get some of that spring weather. I mean fall weather.
Whatever it is, it's not summer weather. That's what we can recognize. Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I'm really surprised. We're already a third of the way through August, and I'm still thinking summer's just getting underway here. But it won't be long before we'll be concerned about all the leaves and then plowing snow and wishing it was warm or we could be barefoot and wearing shorts like we did during that hot summer. And, yeah, you know, it shows always grass is always greener on the other side of the season, Ken. Over.
Oh, yeah, it always seems that way, Vic, but everything going great here. We're supposed to get thunder boomers this afternoon, and we'll be getting that most of the week. The thunder boomers, they come in late in the afternoon, around 4 or 5. They're in and out, but boy, they come in with a vengeance and go out with a vengeance.
Yeah, we're getting those too with the heat and the and whatnot, but they're very localized. I mean, you can go a couple of miles and it'll be completely dry. They won't have had a thing yet, but might get an inch of rain in the middle of them. It's funny how that works. They're not really fronts; they're just local convection storms more often than not. All right, Ken, good to hear you, and we'll talk to you again, I guess, next week then. Over.
Okay, Vic, take care. Have a good week. WA4THR, WB2FK. Catch you later, my friend.
All right, 7:30. That's WB2RFK down in Archdale, North Carolina. I'll clear with Ken. Remind you, you're listening to the East Coast Amateur Radio Service, and we're taking check-ins. Everybody's welcome. Call WA4THR.
November 1, Juliet Whiskey Sierra. Local Hotel America.
NF1U.
QRP Whiskey Yankee Charlie.
All right, I got a bunch in there. Whiskey Yankee Charlie, QRP, Juliet Whiskey Sierra, Hotel Alpha, November Fox 1U, and there were more. Who were the rest of them?
Kilo Alpha 2, Italy, Yankee Bravo.
Mobile.
Whiskey 2, November Yankee Papa.
All right, I'm still picking them out. NF1, K4QU Mobile, NF1U, W2 NYP, and still one or two more?
Kilo Alpha 2, Italy, Yankee Bravo.
All right, and Italy Yankee Bravo. That looks like the list. Thanks, guys, for your patience while we untangle that. First up, K1WYC QRP. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, K1WYC. ECARS 1823 for the life of me. And I'm on, this is that QRP rig I built a long time ago. You had asked me. It's got the EFE board. I looked inside to see what I had. And it was a 40-meter board, but you had to put all the other bells and whistles on it. But it seems to be okay. And I got a Turner 750 mic that, it's 750, that I'm feeding it with. But that's about it. K1WYC, back to net.
All right, it drops down close to the noise level at times, Bob, but it's working, and that's it's always amazing what you can do with QRP. I guess I sort of got into that about 5 years ago with a couple of building up some little QRP rigs, and I've just been amazed what you can do with them, and still use them a lot when portable or even running remote. So it's kind of neat. All right, Bob, good to hear you. We'll see you later, okay?
Yes, 7 please. K1WYC Quest.
All right, that's K1WYC QRP from West Warwick, Rhode Island. I'll clear with Bob and get K4QU Mobile. Good morning, Mike. How are you? Well, let me get back here. Kilo 4 Quebec Uniform Mobile. Are you still there? thought I had the call right. The mobile station?
Good morning, Rick. Alpha 4. Charlie, Uniform Echo. Bristol, Virginia. You got me right, Dick. I was sleeping at the switch.
All right. Are you mobile, Dick? Over.
Bristol, and dissipating on the way afternoon. Other than that, ain't a whole lot going on. Don't know what we're going to do. Appreciate you running the net as usual. You got a great signal on the I got a ticket to pay. Let me think about what it is. Oh, my. 4188. 4188. How about that? Over.
Yeah, okay. Dick, KA4CUE down in Bristol, Virginia. Now, did you say you're portable, or are you mobile, or what are you doing, Dick? Over.
We're mobile right now in Jeep Wrangler.
All right, northbound. All right, very good. Well, we'll get you in there. Yeah, I just had I had your call a little bit off, I guess, but we got you in there. 4188 on the roster, and be careful down there, Dick. We'll talk to you later, okay? All right, that's KA4CUE mobile in Bristol. We'll clear with him. Next one up, November 1, Juliet Whiskey Sierra in Maine. Good morning, John. How are you?
Morning, Vic. I got you 9+ here, sounding good today. Anyway, the temperature is 69 degrees, and yeah, the humidity's not too bad. It's still up there a bit, but we'll take what we got. We opened the windows last night, and it felt good. Kill that air conditioner. Anyway, my ECARS number is 10409. You're sounding good. Thanks for doing what you do. N1JWS, we're on the side.
Yeah, you're 5 to 10 over 9 here, John. Good copy from Buxton, Maine. John is in ECARS number 10409. And yeah, I'm actually kind of looking forward to being able to just sleep with the windows open, not have to run that noisy air conditioner tonight. That'll be kind of nice. Anyway, John, good to hear you. We'll talk to you later, okay?
Yeah, take care, Vic.
All right, I'll clear with N1JWS. Next one up, I haven't heard Mike in a while. K4HHA down in Knoxville. Good morning, WA4THR.
Hey, good morning, Vic. And yes, it has been a while. I apologize for being not around for a little while. Hope you're doing well. Things are good here in Knoxville, except for the fact that it's still hot and crap. Back to you, Vic, K4HHA.
All right, very good. My K4HHA, Knoxville, Tennessee, and my old, that's where I grew up, hometown. Went to high school and college there, so that's good to hear you, Mike. Take care, and we'll catch you later, okay?
Okay, Vic.
All right, we'll clear a K4HHA. Next one up is, got to make sure I check him in. Next up, November Foxtrot 1 United. Fred, good morning, WA4THR.
Good morning, Vic, and the rest of the group. Not much going on here, QRU. Basically, the weather is a nice 76 degrees here this morning, and like the fellow up in Maine said, the humidity is down. Not completely gone, but down and very comfortable this morning. Basically, that's really all I have. Just checking in, 10476.
All right, Fred, very good. Fred's in Burlington, Connecticut, 10476 on the roster, appreciating some low humidity. Now, ours is still up in the 76% humidity, but the temperature is only 72, so it's if it wasn't for a little humidity, we might actually feel a little chilly sitting here in shorts. Anyway, Fred, good to hear you. Anything else?
Nope, nothing else. Just checking in and probably be here again tomorrow morning.
All right, very good. Take care. NF1U Burlington will clear with Fred. Next up, Whiskey 2 November Yankee Papa down in North Carolina. Good morning, Bruce.
Good morning, Vic. WA4THR W2NYP. Good morning. Hope all is well. Thanks for being there. It's a beautiful day here. Life goes on. Been away for a week and came back yesterday and will be around for the next couple days. Hope you are well, sir.
Yeah, everything's going pretty well up here. We haven't, a little concerned about having enough hay to make it through the winter because we've had no rain and no grass growth for 6 weeks. So, but we'll see. Who knows? It might turn around here for the last half of the month, and maybe we can get one more cutting in September, but kind of doubting it now. Anyway, good to hear you as always, Bruce. Anything else?
Have a good one. WA4THR, W2NYP.
All right, 7-3. W2NYP. We'll clear with Bruce in Charlotte, North Carolina. Last one up, KA2IYB in West Virginia. Hello, Bill. How are you?
Yes, good morning. KA2IYB. Things are going good here at Yellow Spring. Population 256, including the cows. Temperature is about 78 degrees, and that's not too far from where we're going to top off, which is a whole lot better than the 90s we've been having. So things are running good. Nice day. Humidity's starting to break, so maybe we're going to get back to the weather I was used to in two country. Over.
How about that? Well, that's interesting. I thought I lived in a small place, but you've got, nearly 100 fewer people than we do. So we're the big city here. We've got something like 375 people or something like that. Only 273 there, including the cow. Yellow Springs, West Virginia. I'll have to mark that on my map if I need to get further away from it all. Bill, anything else today?
Nice. Haven't been on in a little bit. Had a few other things going on, and figured I would tune things up and make sure everything still works, and I guess it does. The band sounds good. The people in Maine sound as good as the people in Virginia next to me. So, interesting propagation. KA2IYB, 73 all around.
Yeah, it's been interesting. I'm getting folks, ranging from 100 miles all the way out to 500 plus miles, and that's not too bad. It's interesting to me that almost all of them are either northeast or southwest. Very little in other directions. So it's just one of those days. That's what the ionosphere wanted to give me today. All right, Bill, 7-3, KA2IYB, Yellow Spring, West Virginia. I'll clear with them. Remind everybody you're listening to the East Coast Amateur Radio Service, and we're doing a general call-up. Anybody is welcome to check in. Call WA4THR.
WA3ROW. Whiskey Uniform 3 Delta.
NJ2US. Echo Zulu Yankee.
Victor Echo 3 November Echo Juliet.
All right, very good. My fingers are behind my head there, my ears. I got Romeo Oscar Whiskey, Whiskey Uniform 3 Delta, ND 4 Mike Romeo, Echo Zulu Yankee, November Echo Juliet. Did I miss anybody? Well, that's pretty remarkable, really, because some of those got typos on my list, but I knew who they were. All right. Vernon, WA3ROW. Been a couple of months since I've heard you. WA4THR. Good morning.
Good morning, Vic. Nice to hear you on today. Boy, great signals from everywhere today. Wow. And it's nice and warm here in Princess Anne. And I just wanted to get on and say hi. Not much to report here. Just going with the flow. And boy, you sound great today. And I can't get over how you can pull those letters out. Daggone, you're good. 7-3, Vic.
Yeah, well, that's my exercise to try to fight off senility advancing any more rapidly than it is. It's a kind of a mental puzzle to pick out what you can pick out and combine them here and there. But that's good. It's good practice. If I ever am working a rare DX location, I'll be ready to handle the pileups, Vernon. Anyway, nice copy from down in Princess Anne, Maryland, and good to hear you. Cool weather is coming. Anything else?
No, sir, not a thing. Have a good shift.
All right, 7-3. That's WA3ROW. I'll clear with Vernon. Next one up, Whiskey Uniform 3 Delta in Pennsylvania. You're going to be one of the closer ones, even though you're Western PA. Don, good morning.
Well, good morning. I guess you could hear me better if I hit the foot switch. You're about 5 or 10 over here at times. and a little bit of QSB. Things are looking good. Low to mid 80s today. Dew point already is down around 54, so it's quite pleasant out here. And that's it. Just hanging loose here, listening for a while. So we'll say 7-3. There's other people out there, and we'll talk to you again. Take care. God bless, and we'll see you again. Whiskey United 3 Delta.
All right, very good. Whiskey United 3 Delta up, and actually he's west-northwest from me, so he's got a new compass bearing for a change. Don in Jamestown, PA. And nice copy. Yeah, good signals today. I'm appreciating it. It does seem to be predominantly high-angled propagation. I most frequently are going to the antenna that's a little bit lower, so has a higher takeoff angle. That's kind of interesting to me. Always interesting to see how the propagation is coming in. Anyway, Don, good to hear you. We look for you later. And we'll go now a little bit further away. ND4MR. Good morning, WA4THR.
Oh, hey, good morning from North Carolina. ND4MR in Wilkesboro, NC, where it's a beautiful morning. Yep, sun is shining, birds are chirping, blue sky in every direction, and it's currently, let me check, 79 degrees. We just got back from taking the dog walk along the river trail and met people and got patted, and that's very important if you're a dog. Anyway, member number is 4260, and the name is Dave from ND4MR.
Very good, Dave. ND4MR, Wilkesboro, North Carolina, 4260. Yeah, that's back when my mom was still alive and she lived alone but had a dog. I had a let's see, was he a nephew or just a cousin? I guess he's a cousin that was going to school in town at the university, and he kept coming over to walk the dog for her, and I always thought, that's very nice. I appreciate that he's coming over and doing it. And then one time when I was visiting her, I said, I'll take the dog for a walk. And all up and down the bridle path that the walks were taken were all these cute university co-eds, and they would always come up and pet the dog and talk about what a nice dog he was, and now I knew why he was doing that. That was just a way to meet chicks. Anyway, Dave, good to hear you, and we'll catch you later, okay?
Okay, thank you very much. I have to add that when walking the dog, I am frequently spoken to by people who say, who's walking who? To which I reply, she's walking me. That's her job. 7-3 is ND4MR.
All right, 7-3, Dave. ND4MR down in North Carolina. I'll clear with him. And we'll get another North Carolina. And walking away from your place, Rocky, means you're going to always have to go uphill to get home, I guess. K4EZY, WA4THR.
Being the Apex MLR, that's probably truth there, Vic. But anyway, good morning from Apex, North Carolina. The peak of good living, as we say. 83 degrees going up to about 96 again, but unfortunately, there's cooler weather on the way. We're going to be like 86 degrees on Saturday, so that's going to be a most welcome relief. Over.
I bet it is. Yeah, it's interesting. I guess this front runs northeast-southwest, so even though you're almost due south of me, well, actually a little bit southwest, that you're still behind me in getting that cooler weather. But it arrived this morning here. Could see the temperature dropping before sunrise even. So that's kind of neat. Anyway, Rocky, enjoy the better weather coming up, and we'll talk to you later, okay?
Yeah, appreciate it, Vic. One question, you mentioned that you may not have enough hay for the winter. How many animals do you have to feed?
Well, we're down to 4, which is a good thing. I mean, at one time there were like 11, 12 something horses here, and we had to store 1,000 bales or better to make it through the winter. With what we've got now, I could probably get by. I might even be able to get by with what I've got stored. I just would be more comfortable with maybe another 100 bales. Takes about roughly 100 bales per horse to get through the winter, something like that. Rocky, over.
Oh, that's an amazing figure. I didn't know all that. Appreciate it, Vic. Well, hopefully you might get a little hay and get the hay to grow and cut it for another round for the winter comes. So have a good day. Thanks for that. 7-3 from Kilo 4 Echo Zulu Yankee.
We're right at the cusp. I probably have about 400 bales in the barn, but it's close, you know, and I'm just more comfortable with a little more. 7-3, Rocky. K4EZY, Apex, North Carolina. I'll clear with him. Last one on this list is VE3NEJ. Terry, good morning. WA4THR.
Hey, good morning, Vic. VE3NEJ in Kitchener, Ontario, 30709. And we got 71 degrees. It looks like there's rain in the forecast from Sunday on, right into Wednesday of next week. So better make hay while the sun shines, I guess. We got, I don't know if we'll get rain every day, but it's forecast anyway. Anyway, I'm hearing people today, which is kind of nice. The last few days have been rather dead. So everybody seems to have good signals. You're in here about your Q5, S7 or 8, 9, somewhere in there. Bounces around. And I have no other traffic. Vic, over.
All right, very good, Terry. Yeah, S8 to S9 on the estimeter here, which is looking pretty good. Yeah, it's nice when people can hear each other. It makes it that much more interesting, and it also makes when people are calling in easier, because if they hear each other, sometimes they can space themselves out a little bit. But it's all good. Yeah, we're right now they're calling for rain early next week. We're going on a river cruise over the weekend, and I'm watching closely. Right now the weather's supposed to be nice, but if that rain forecast sneaks up a little bit, it won't be nearly as much fun, I think. Anyway, Terry, good to hear you. We'll catch you later, okay?
Well, I would think I'd be concerned about if there's enough water in the river to float the boat. You know, everybody's reporting low levels and stuff in the lakes and rivers and streams. Okay, Vic, thanks for picking me up, and have a pleasant day. VE3NEJ.
Now, I think this old paddle wheel steamer has a pretty shallow draft, because the Susquehanna is known for being a lot of rocks and not much water. There have been, I can remember in the last 30 years, people during the summer, during times of low water, trying to drive across in their pickup truck and or walk across. I've seen them try to do that too. But we'll see. I think it's a little better than that. And the lack of rain is a very local thing that we've had at our QTH. I live on the side of a mountain, and this is part of the Appalachian chain that takes a hard right turn momentarily, and instead of running northeast, it runs east for a period of time here. And so as those westerly storms come in, they tend to split and go around us, and we've just been sitting here on the side not getting rain. People on either side of us, a couple of 3 miles away, get a lot of rain. So it's just been a local thing this year. So the river's still doing okay. All right, Terry, we'll see you later. 7-3. All right, clear with VE3NEJ, Kitchener, Ontario, and we'll remind you you're listening to the East Coast Amateur Radio Service. We take check-ins from anybody, anywhere. Call Whiskey Alpha 4 Tango Hotel Romeo.
Kilo Charlie 8, Sierra Delta Lima. November 1, Foxtrot Golf November.
Kilo Charlie 1, Bravo Juliet Golf.
Kilo Charlie 3, Golf Bravo Whiskey.
All right, people coming in, and I could even keep up with it. KC8SDL, N1FGN, KC1BJG, KC3GBW. I think there might have been another one in there.
QRP.
There he is, Uniform Golf Papa QRP. So we'll put you right at the top, and that'll work out pretty good. Gary, good morning. KB8UGP, WA4THR. How you doing?
Here on the north side this morning, just wanted to let everybody know it's still live and kicking down in West Virginia. Overcast skies, currently about 80 degrees almost there, so I'm going to turn back to that. UGP, QRP.
Yeah, we've been always cautious about the thunderstorms, but we haven't even had any rain. I did hear some thunder last night, but the storms were all passing to the south of us. You could see the clouds, but they're going around us here. Anyway, Gary, the QRP rig is getting in again. Anything else, over?
No, Vic, just one check-in this morning. Say good morning to everybody. So we'll just come back in there, and y'all have a good morning also there.
All right, up to S7.5 on the peaks there, Gary. KB8 UGP, Shinston, West Virginia. All clear with him. Next up, Mr. Heathkit, KC8 SDL. Good morning, Rob, WA4THR.
Mighty WA4THR. Good morning, Mr. Vic. Good Vic. This whole thing was like on the roster. You are 10 over 9. You were in the noise about a second ago. Nothing worse than QRB station. There we go. How was that?
Sounds great. About an S8 or so. Yeah, I changed antennas for the QRP station, and I left it there because that's the one that works to Michigan, and that's where you are. So it brought you up about an S unit as well, Rob. And which one are you on today? Over?
I'm on the 100 today. Gave the 101 a little bit of a break. I kind of worked 100 one day, 101 the next day, yada. So how's the audio on it? Over.
Sounds pretty good. It's nice and punchy. It's easy copy. No problems at all, Rob. Over.
Very good. Thank you very much for the signal and audio report. That Sir Mike, my buddy, bought that Sir 450. What a difference. I think 104 was kind of skinny, but hey, it was a long time. Okay, Vic, I'll say 7 degrees for now. I'm going to do that engine show in Carroll, Michigan. I'm leaving tomorrow, and the engine's off, and the show starts Friday till Sunday. The weather's supposed to be fairly decent. If it rains, don't hurry. Don't worry. I won't melt. But that's it. I'll say 7 degrees. You take care. It's good to hear from you, of course. And I'm going to be on here today because I'll be out of the way. I won't have radio I don't take it with me, but I actually get one that's a long protection for it. Hi. So the reason that you take care. Once again, Rob, here's the 8453. God bless you. Take care, Rick.
All right, very good, Rob. Well, you know, what is it, the HW12? That's a mobile rig. You could stick that in your vehicle and still check in. But have fun at the engine show, and we'll talk to you later, okay?
You bet. Yeah, I need to be long. I still have to have a long extension cord. And I looked at the 12-volt power supply for that thing. All it does is whine and goes, woo! That would distract his wife and make the wife unhappy. Hi. Thanks for fixing me up, Nick. You take care of 7 degrees.
All right, yeah, I can remember my, in fact, in my first car, the car radio and my 6-meter sixer both had power supplies that had vibrators in them. That's how they got the AC in order to get a transformer, in order to get the B+ voltages for the tubes. I can remember either one of those giving that sort of interesting sound as they came on. And I remember the tube testers at the drugstore had a vibrator tester too. You could stick that metal can in there and make sure that it would still vibrate and generate a signal. That's ancient technology. Anyway, Rob, see you later. KC8 SDL, Bay City, Michigan on the HW100. All clear with Rob, and let's go get Leroy, N1FGN, WA4THR.
Good morning, WA4THR. This is November 1, Foxtrot Golf, November 1814 on the roster for Life. Vic, you are 5'9" plus a beautiful Q5 signal, and we have a nice sunshiny day here, Vic, and 81 degrees. And I do remember those vibrator radios in my 1950 Plymouth. Over.
Yeah, mine was a 57, and I think if that's the one, I believe that I had a radio stolen out of it, and I went to the junkyard and picked up one that had a solid-state vibrator, 2 transistors in the back that generated that AC signal, and it didn't make any noise. I thought I was living in high cotton with that. But anyway, that's a good deal, Leroy. Good copy today. Yeah, hitting S9, and so was your buddy Joe. He was coming in nicely. Anything else?
Nothing more, Vic. Just thanks for picking me up. We'll catch you later on down the log. WA4THR. This is November 1, Foxtrot Golf, November. We'll be clear.
All right, 7-3. N1FGN in West Suffield, Connecticut. And speaking of those, how do you get the B+ voltages in a 12-volt car? I also remember the commercial radios we had in the utility company trucks and cars. They used dynamotors, so the little motor generator set to generate those voltages. That made noise and took some time to spin up. You had to press the talk button until you heard the thing steady out in tone to be sure you had enough voltage to talk. That takes me back. N1FGN, we'll clear with Leroy. Next one up, KC1BJG in New Hampshire. Good morning, Joe.
Good morning, Vic. Hopefully you can hear us. You took a fade on me there. ECARS number 10405, and just checking in. Quick hello, and I'm going to be checking in from Windsor Locks, Connecticut, via the mobile the next 4 days in a row. Roger?
Hey, that'll be good. Yeah, I've been fixing up, my wife got a new car here this past spring, and I've been this week hooking up the portable HF QRP rig to see if I can get it set up so I can work mobile from it, perchance, when we take some trips later this year. So anyway, well, I won't have a shift schedule till next week, but good luck with it and have fun from Windsor Locks, Joe. Over.
Yeah, appreciate it, Vic. You take care. Have a good day. 7-3, KC1BJG.
All right, that's KC1BJG, Pittsfield, New Hampshire. We'll clear with him. Last one up is Keith in Stewartstown, Pennsylvania, KC3GBW. Good morning, WA4THR.
Good morning, WA4THR. This is KC3GBW, Keith in Stewartstown, PA. It's a beautiful day out there. Well, a little toasty, but like you said, we're waiting for some rain. We got some sprinkles yesterday, but didn't amount to much. But, oh well, Mother Nature needs to water my garden, so I don't have to. How you doing up there, Vic? Over.
I'm doing great, and you are now the close one, 74 miles away down in Stewartstown. We did get a couple of little rain showers. They didn't last long, but it rained hard just momentarily. That little localized, cumulus build-up storm came over us. Everything still looks real dry, but there for a moment I was getting wet, so that's it. It's amazing to me. It's been 6 weeks since I've cut the grass, Keith. It's just been very little rain going on up here on the side of the mountain. Over.
Yep, know what you mean. We've gotten a few sprinkles, got some serious thunder and stuff, but didn't amount to anything. I want some rain so I don't have to water my garden. Oh well, come on, Mother Nature. Over.
Yeah, that's. I've had to keep refilling the swimming pool because evaporation is taking place faster than the rainfall that normally keeps it full. Some years I have to keep pumping water out of it, but this year I keep having to put it in. So it's one of those things. Anyways, Keith, good to hear you. KC3GBW in Stewartstown, Pennsylvania. I'll clear with Keith and do another general call-up. Anybody anywhere for ECARS? Call WA4THR.
November 3, Bravo United Delta.
Alpha Victor Zulu.
All right, N3BUD, Electromotive Force, Alpha Victor Zulu. Did I miss anybody? I think I hear a station there. Give the call a couple of times phonetically. Let me see if I can pull it in.
Victor, India, November, Mobile. Alpha 1, Victor, India, November, Mobile.
All right, it's mobile. India is in the suffix. Is anybody copying him?
Yeah, it's Whiskey Alpha 1, Victor, India, November, Mobile.
All right, very good. And could you go ahead and pick him up, Mike? WA1VIN. I can tell he's there, and that's Marty, probably in Rhode Island, but I'm not sure. See if that's what's going on. Over.
Okay, Whiskey Alpha 1, Victor, India, November, Mobile. This is November 3, Bravo United Delta. Mike in Berwick, Pennsylvania for net control. Go ahead, sir. Okay, Marty, I think you turned it back to me. You took a dive there towards the end. That is Marty in Rhode Island, Vic, and he just wanted to check in. And all I got was it's cloudy out there, and then it just took a dive on me.
Yeah, he went, where I was hearing some modulation and a few words before, I got nothing at the end, so it dove here too. But very good. Well, Marty, if you're copying, thanks for checking in. Thank you, Mike, for the relay. WA1VIN mobile, most likely around westerly Rhode Island, I'm assuming. And we'll look for him later in better conditions. And on over to you, Mike. How you doing? N3BUD, WA4THR.
Doing okay, Vic. Just heard your voice and thought I'd check in here running the old Tempo 2020. Thought it was interesting earlier, the guy checking in from Windsor Locks. That's where we rode through to get our motorhome. We bought it from a company up there, so small world anyways. But yeah, we've had some rain up this way. We get a heavy shower and then it goes away. So I had to cut my grass the other day, and we've had enough rain that it was almost like mowing hay. But that's all we get. We just get those heavy showers that run off.
Yeah, we had a nice soaking rain one day, but the total amount was like a quarter of an inch. It was very light. But things are generally still green. I mean, I've got brown patches here in the pastures and in the yard where the drainage, where there used to be a drain field or there's an underground French drain or something like that. But very light here. It's 6 weeks since I cut the grass. I can't remember going that long in the summer, at least for a long time, Mike. Good signal, only 22 miles away. I'm impressed. Anything else today?
No, I was just amazed at how good the signals were. I'm only running about 100 watts out here from this old rig, so you're a strong 5.9 here, Vic. So, hey, have a great net. N3 BUD.
Yeah, thank you, sir. You're 5.9 too. The old Tempo 2020 is doing well. N3 BUD, Berwick, Pennsylvania. I'll clear with Mike. And let's go get Al, W2EMF, WA4THR. Good morning.
Good morning, Vic. This is W2 Electromotive in the Waterford, Ohio. And Berwick, I remember that place well. We lived in Bloomsburg area for quite a while before we moved out here to Ohio. And by the way, this is a pleasure talking to you again. For the last 2 days, I have not heard you at all. I mean, the band was really bad. I'm sure you know that. Because I couldn't hear you at all, which is not unusual between me. But 22 miles, that's just pretty much a short distance record, isn't it? WA14
Yeah, good copy on you too, Al, and I see it's been a week since we've been able to talk. Yeah, I think the rule of thumb is ground wave is good for 1 mile per meter, so on 40 meters, if you're within 40 miles, you might be getting ground wave. But Mike was so strong here that I think we've got some very good high-angle radiation between us. That sounded more like skywave kind of signal here, but he's by far the closest. We had one from 74 miles just ahead of him. But yeah, it generally seems to be favoring the shorter signals today, Al, and certainly can copy you today. That's a good thing. Everything else going okay in New Waterford, Ohio? Over?
Yes, sir. Everything is going fairly well today. I got my zero-turn mower repaired, and of all things, they put a new carburetor on it. Rather than take the old one apart and fix it the right way. And the next time I have that problem, I'm going to take it apart and fix it myself, I think. Even if I don't do it right, I'll do it somehow. It's costing me a whole lot more money than I have. So I'm going to have to shoot the bottom of the barrel to pay for that before I get it back. So that's the excitement from here, Vic. And we have a couple of things to report, so we'll save those for the next So 7-3, and hope you get your long-awaited rain and get your third cut in there pretty soon. I heard you say you had sales and hay, but I forget a lot of things these days. So 7-3, Vic, and we'll talk to you next week, I guess, I hope. Clear out.
All right, very good, Al. W2EMF in eastern Ohio. A refugee from this area, used to live nearby, so nice to hear you today. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Rain is forecast. We'll just, and worst comes to worst, we end up buying hay next spring, so that's just the way it works. I just don't want to have to be doing it in the winter. When we had a lot of horses here, we would run out sometimes and there was still snow on the ground, or it would be snowing, and trying to get a truck in, or using the four-wheel drive truck and just piling, up to a few bales here and there where we can get on it, bringing in a half dozen or so bales. Yeah, I don't want to have to do that anymore. Anyway, we'll see you later, Al. W2EMF will clear with Al. Last one up on this list is Frank, WB3ABZ, getting all the close ones today. Frank, how you doing?
Yeah, doing pretty good. Got a good signal coming over down to York this morning. Just figured I'd get up here and see what's happening on ECARS. Looks like Jeff's coming up. Might need a little bit of coverage, so figured I'd stick around and see if I could help him out when he has to run outside. So figured I'd better see how the signal's looking before I commit to doing that. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, today is a good day. Yesterday, the last 2 days have not been so good, but the signals are nice, fairly broad footprint, anywhere from 22 miles to almost 550 miles, something like that. So doing pretty good. Yeah, and I see Jack is not going to be on, but Jeff should be in here. And the way the signals are, I expect I'll be able to hear him okay. So, yeah, there he is. He says right there, he's there, and you might need to pick him up if he's a little late. So I see you guys have already been communicating. Frank, over.
Yep. Yeah, we got it figured out, I guess. All right, we'll let you go. WB3ABZ, I'll be standing by.
All right, very good. WB3ABZ down in York, Pennsylvania. I'll clear with Frank. We got time for one or two more before the next shift. Anybody, anywhere, call Whiskey Alpha 4 Tango Hotel Romeo.
Lima Delta Bravo.
Papa Golf Foxtrot.
Delta Zulu Tango.
All right, got three of them in there, and we'll just take it at that. Lima Delta, and I was typing into the wrong window. Lima Delta Bravo, Papa Golf Whiskey, and one ending in Zulu Tango. First up, Jim, good morning. K8LDB, WA4THR.
Good morning, Vic, and everybody else that's within the sound of my voice. Kilo Echo 8, Lima Delta Bravo. Jim here at Clay Mill, Vic, where we have got, let's see, 80 degrees here. We got an 86% humidity. Dew point is 75.5 degrees. Barometer is rising to whisper at 29.41. Cloudy skies, no wind. Vic, how you doing this morning? Over.
Hey, we're doing great up here. It cooled down a lot. That cold front passed through early this morning. It went from mid-70s overnight to into the 60s right before sunrise and stayed in the 60s. We're still only 73, so it's cooled down quite a bit, Jim, and good to hear you. Nice signal from Ohio today, over.
Roger that. I got you at about 5'8", Vic. You're sounding good today. And just one quick question here. You said you was going to drop that cat off at Bob's there when you head for the Outer Banks. What are you going to do if he don't open the door, over?
I'm just going to leave it in his new shed that he does all of his woodworking in, and then he'll have some prizes. Over.
Roger that. Hey, Vic, great talking to you. I'll let you get the other ones. Whiskey Alpha 4, Tango Hotel Romeo, Kilo Echo 8, Lima Delta Bravo.
All right, 7-3, Jim. K8LDB in Ohio. We'll clear with Jim. Next up is KA8 Papa Golf Whiskey in Apple Creek. Hello, Merv. Good morning. Well, I thought it was KA8 PGW. Was there a Papa Golf Whiskey?
Papa Golf Fox, Vic.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Papa Golf Fox. Sorry about that. And that would make it Archie. Good morning, WA4THR.
Morning, Vic. Just figured I'd catch you before you were done. That's all. Have a great day. Looking better. It's a lot cooler up here. Man can actually go outside. You take care, man.
All right, very good, Archie. Archie's up in Chichester, New Hampshire, and yeah, sometimes my fingers don't communicate what my ear has heard quite right. Papa Golf Fox, N1 and PGF up in New Hampshire. All clear with Archie. Last and up, ending in Zulu Tango, and then we'll change net controls. Good morning, WA4THR.
Okay, very good, Vic. WA4THR, Kilo Alpha 2 Delta Zulu Tango. Kilo Alpha 2 Delta Zulu Tango. Fred, Foxtrot Romeo Echo Delta here in North Brunswick, New Jersey. So I think ECARS number is 21173. Just wanted to jump in before you signed out. I've been listening all morning. All the signals are coming in quite nicely. And you've been a solid 5x7 and better at times, but I'll let you go because your shift is up. So just jumped in to say hello here. The net is sounding good and the band is in great condition. About 80 degrees here in central New Jersey. Back over to you, Vic. WA4THR, KA2DZP.
All right, very good. Yeah, good copy, Fred. 21173 on the roster. Good to hear you from over in North Brunswick, New Jersey today. And I appreciate you checking in. That'll clear up my shift today. Thanks, everybody, for your courtesy and cooperation. Let's see if Jeff is in there. I expect I'm going to hear him today. NJ2US, WA4THR.
Yeah, hello, Vic. You sound good. Oh, sorry, I'm barefoot. That's 39 watts. How do you hear me?
Oh, you're 5 and 7 on 39 watts, so that's not too bad, Jeff. Yeah, band's in pretty good shape today. Certainly beats the last couple of days, so have a good one. And 7:30, everybody. NJ2US has the service, WA4THR.
All right, thank you, Vic. There we are. Amplifier's on. Appreciate it. And that first transmission of the day is always tricky. Everything's pre-tuned here, so I'm always hopeful that the first transmission of the day, nothing goes wrong. So far, so good. Thanks, Vic, WA4THR. I'll be picking up after Vic here, and I'm filling in for Jack, KD4IZ. My call, November Juliet 2, Uniform Sierra. My name is Jeff, Juliet Echo Fox Fox. I'm in Cape May County, Southern New Jersey. I have an ECARS number. It's 2055. We'll start at the top of the hour here. Looking for anybody that has a schedule, any schedules or mobiles. We'll always take mobiles as priority, or anybody that has a schedule. So just schedules or mobiles only, please. NJ2US.
Kilo Bravo 3, Uniform Lima.
All right, who's the Whiskey Alpha 1? Are you mobile? Is that WA1 VIN? Yeah, you're very light here. That's Marty. Is that you, Marty? Anybody else hearing Marty a little better than me? Let me just get you're kind of short on the transmissions, Marty, and I'm just not sure. I'm kind of going for what my brain told me. Say your full call phonetically and confirm it's Marty in Rhode Island.
Alpha 1, Victor, Indian November, Homo, Marty in Rhode Island.
Okay, my brain was expecting what I heard. So, Marty, yeah, you're about 3 and 3, 33 here. Somewhat difficult to read you, but I do copy that you're mobile. Do you have any traffic? Let me just double check for a relay. Anybody hearing Marty? All right, Marty, I'll say 73 to you. We know you're in there. Perhaps if you had something like an emergency, we'd probably be able to pull it out. But rather than struggle with it, just want to let you know I did confirm that we got you in the log. WA1 Victor Indy November Mobile in Rhode Island. He's a 10291 on the lifetime roster. Break with Marty. KB3UUL, are you a mobile?
Kilo Bravo 3, Uniform Lima.
Are you a mobile, KB3UUL?
Negative. I am at the home port, so to speak, QTH. Testing out a new...
All right, well, listen, let's just go right ahead here. We'll figure Philip out later. I heard him. I just don't have time for that. So I'm going to take check-ins from anybody anyway. I got KC1MR. Ray, I got you on the list. Anybody else for ECARS? Full call signs phonetically. NJ2US.
Kilo Charlie 4, Kilo 1, Delta Sierra Kilo.
Kilo Delta 2, Oscar Alpha Mike.
Echo Juliet.
Whiskey Alpha 2, Tango Victor November.
November 7, Echo Mike Whiskey.
All right, listen up. We got Kilo Charlie 1 Mike Romeo, Kilo Charlie 4 Foxtrot, Kilo 2 Delta Sierra Kilo, Kilo Delta 2 Oscar Alpha Mike, Victor Echo 3 November Echo Juliet, Whiskey Alpha 2 Tango Victor November, and November 7 Echo Mike Whiskey, Kilo Bravo 3 Uniform Lima. Who did I miss?
Whiskey Foxtrot 3 Uniform.
Whiskey Foxtrot 3 Uniform. Let's hold the list right there. We scooped up a real plateful here, so we'll try to get through these fellas quickly. Band's actually in the best condition I've seen in quite some time. Some pretty good short skip signals, very strong. So let's see what happens. KC1MR, good morning, Ray.
Good morning, Mr. 15 Woman 9, and yesterday was 95 and today it's going to be 75. What a difference 20 degrees make, go ahead.
Sure is. We're at 88 degrees here. I don't think we got our cool break yet. I don't think we've had a front move through, so we're expecting some heavy rain they're forecasting. 2 to 5 inches is what I'm hearing from the weatherman. What a relief that would be. So we'll see, Ray.
Okay, well, that sounds amazing. And, yeah, we can certainly use the rain, Chip. Anyway, you take care, buddy, and thanks for picking me up.
Thanks, Ray. 5'9 plus, of course. 1811 lifetime member, Beantown Ray, Clearwood KC1MR. Next up is Kilo Charlie 4 Foxtrot.
Mexico, KC4 FM.
Hello, Gene. I recognize your voice. You certainly have a nice signal today. 5'9. How are you?
Hi, doing pretty good. Welcome to North Carolina, as usual. Sunshine is waiting on you there. You're getting 5 or 6 inches of rain or something like that. Sure won't be dusty, will it?
No, certainly not, Gene. It's very dry here. We're already getting warnings from the state that we're approaching drought conditions, and they're just issuing some precautions and, be ready type of thing. We'll see. We're running really dry here, like everybody. Thanks, Gene. KC4 Fox Mike, Hickory, North Carolina, NJ2US. Hello, Devin, Kilo 2 Delta Sierra Kilo. I know I screwed your call up.
Hey, good morning, Jeff. Kilo 1, Delta Sierra Kilo. Good morning. Nice signal. Today's brief topic is S meter readings. I did some experiments which are on my QIZ page. Depending on which rig I'm using, ICOM 705, FTDX 3000, or Anon, I'll give you different signal reports. Strong signal Q5 around S9, but if you get a chance, take a look at that and we'll talk about it. All right, back to you, Jeff. NJ2US, K1DSK, I'll keep it short.
All right, Devin, great to hear you. Sorry I mashed the call. Kilo 1 Delta Sierra Kilo. That sounds a lot better. And I'm assuming that the Anon checks out pretty good. I don't know if you have a calibrated signal generator there, but I believe the Anon allots 6 dB per S unit. Do you find it accurate?
The Anon and the SDR radios, I hear are pretty accurate. Anon is just right as the IARU standards are, 73 minus 73 dBm, S9, and 6 units for each S unit. Whereas the ICOM 705 is 3 units, and FTDX is even stranger. They use, let's see, minus 64, which will be S9 plus 10 as S9. So very, very mixed up. Take a look. Don't want to take time here, or we can discuss some other time. NJ2US, K1DSK, everything's fine here. Back to you.
Always the experimenter, Devin. Thank you very much. We will check that out. And, of course, S units mean absolutely nothing. Although a lot of fellows come in and like to get a an S meter reading. It's totally irrelevant unless you can compare 2 signals and on the same radio. If you can tell somebody, well, you're S6 and you're S4, that has meaning. But to tell somebody just arbitrarily they're S7 just means absolutely nothing. Thanks, Devin. Take care. 10279 lifetime member. We'll check out his QRZ page, Kilo 1 Delta Sierra Kilo. November Juliet 2 Uniform Sierra. Next up, another big signal, Kilo Delta 2 Oscar Alpha Mike.
All right, Jeff, NJ2US, KD20AM here, John, in Oakfield, New York, and Western New York. And, yeah, we got 71 degrees here. It's cooled off. We love it. Partly cloudy skies, 75% humidity, 30.14 on the old barometer. Just came in from doing some yard work in comfortable conditions, so enjoyed that. And my ECARS number is 20907, so we'll send it back to you. You got a lot of guys that want to check in. NJ2US, KD2OAM.
Absolutely marvelous signal, John. Appreciate that. 20907 on the ECARS lifetime roster. Have yourself a great day and enjoy it. KD2OAM, NJ2US. Victor Echo 3, November Echo Juliet.
Good morning, Jeffrey. VE3NEJ, where we've got 74 degrees here in sunny Kitchener-Waterloo. And you're number one on my logbook again. New page, new line. And there's Jeffrey, front and center, over.
Oh, that's pretty good. So, did we only go through one page since the last time I was at the top?
Yeah, that was the previous page, 25 contacts.
All right, it's an honor to be at the top of the page from lifetime member 30709. Thanks, Terry. You got anything else for us?
No, I was just going to combine your S-meter readings with the term barefoot. They mean nothing. Barefoot means absolutely nothing. And everybody says I'm barefoot 100 watts. Well, why not just say 100 watts? Same thing. See you later, V3NEJ.
Yeah, I get that, but I got to tell you, and you know how I am. You've read my QRZ page. I critique things like that. But I got to tell you that I've heard the term barefoot used by amateur radio operators as early as the late 60s, early 70s, and there's probably some old-timers here that will chime in and say that it was a term that I don't know that it originated in CB. That would be a fun discussion. Take care, Terry. VE3NEJ, NJ2US. Next up, WA2 Tango Victor November, a new ECARS member. Larry, how you doing?
Very good, Jeff. Thank you. 21174, Whiskey Alpha 2 Tango Victor November. Thank you, Jeff. I'm just standing by 73 to you, 73 to the net. NJ2US and WA2CBN Alpha Clear.
Okay, the ink's still wet on Larry's new ECARS number, 21174 from Utica, New York. Larry, thank you for signing up. And shout out to Bob. He processed your membership in less than a day. So I thought that was pretty good. Thank you very much. Next up, we got two left on the list. I'm sorry, there are three left on the list. One of three is going to be November 7 Echo Mike Whiskey.
Hi, good morning. November 7 Echo Mike Whiskey, Trumbull, Connecticut. Dick, and I'm a newer lifetime member, and just a quick check-in, and here's my first contact with this new mobile radio.
Well, it sounds really good, Rich. Tell us what it is.
It's ICOM IC7100 that replaced my former 7000, and so far I really like the radio.
Okay, very good. Very nice indeed. 5-7 here. Thanks for being a lifetime member, 7023. Rich, any other traffic for the net?
I know other traffic. You're 5x9, occasionally 5x7 in Trumbull, and the antenna's not very efficient, but I see the band's doing not too good right now, so thanks for the check-in.
Okay, I fully expect the band to be variable here. It was sounding good for a minute. I detect it is fading, though. So we'll keep a close check on that. I'll see what the D region map is doing here. Well, got a little bit of absorption out there. The purples are a lot brighter than they were yesterday. We might get some degradation of signals here as the morning wears on. Clearwick N7 Echo Mike Whiskey. Next up, Kilo Bravo 3 Uniform Lima. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. Kilo Bravo 3 Uniform Lima here, QTH, Gaithersburg, Maryland. Hopefully I'm getting through halfway decent. New ham here and working through the noise troubles. Hi. Appreciate you picking me up. And it's 85 degrees here in the Washington metropolitan area. And have a flood watch. Back to you.
Hey, Phil, great to hear you from Gaithersburg, Maryland. A nice short skip at 132 miles. Welcome aboard and congratulations on the upgrade or getting your ticket. And you've discovered the East Coast Amateur Radio Service. We're here every day. We got our start back in 1968. We're always on 7255, operate from morning till afternoon. We do rotate the net controllers about once an hour. You're not always going to hear the same person running the net, but you're welcome to stop by anytime. Check out our website, ECARS7255.com. That, of course, stands for the East Coast Amateur Radio Service. Phil, anything else I can do for you?
Sir, I appreciate all your help. Can you give me a quick signal report to see if this antenna is actually getting out halfway decent and it's just noise on my end? Other than that, 7-3 to you, buddy, and I appreciate your help. And hello to everyone out there.
Okay, very good, Phil. Your signal report for your log is 5757 into Cape May County, New Jersey. QSL?
QSL 57, and I'm sorry, missed your call sign.
Yes, sir. My call sign, November, Juliet 2, Uniform, Sierra, NJ2US. Roger?
Can you repeat? I got the November 2, and you faded out.
Negative, sir. My call sign, November, Juliet 2, Uniform, Sierra. Over.
And copy. November, Juliet 2, Uniform, Sierra. QSL?
QSL, Phil. Thank you very much. Have a great day. I'll break with Phil, new to the band. KB3 Uniform Lima. If you heard him, that's Gaithersburg, Maryland, making it to your QTH. Next up, Whiskey Foxtrot 3 Uniform.
NJ2US, WF3U here, named George in Shrewsbury, Pennsylvania. Your signal is bouncing between 5 and 7 and 10 over 9 here. It's a really good short skip. I don't often hear it, Cape May County. Go ahead.
No, you're absolutely right, George. Short skip's been very rare the past couple months, though there are times where we can go months with great short skip. So the band's just been very tough. The sun has angry and giving us fits. So today it seems to be relaxing a little bit and giving us a bit of a break. Last chatted with you some time ago, George. It was December of 2021. Welcome back. And is there anything else that the service can do for you?
Negative. Got a number of 30454 in the lifetime membership. Go ahead.
QSL, that check's good on the lifetime roster. Thank you for that. 30454. Have a great day, George. Whiskey Foxtrot 3 Uniform. November Juliet 2 Uniform Sierra. Fellas, I'm going to take check-ins by call district. We'll move quickly. So just make sure when you answer up, give me your full call signs phonetically. I'm listening for 1s, 9s, and 0s. 190 only. Full call signs phonetically.
November 2 X-ray, Papa Mike.
Kilo Charlie 1, Bravo Juliet Golf.
All right, how about 2, 3s, and 4s? 2, 3, 4.
Kilo Charlie.
Victor Echo 3, Hotel Alpha Bravo.
I got a Kilo Charlie 2 and an Alpha Bravo. That was a real mess. I apologize. I'm going to go 2, 3, 4s again.
Victor Echo 3, Hotel Alpha Bravo.
Kilo Charlie 2, Whiskey India.
All right, Victor Alpha 3, Hotel Alpha Bravo. I got Kilo Charlie 2, Whiskey India. All right, how about 4, 5, 6, 7? 4, 5, 6, 7? Who are the 8s? Any 8s? All right, November. Here's the list. X-Ray Papa Mike Bravo Juliet Golf Kilo Charlie 2 Whiskey India. I got an Alpha Bravo. That was Victor Alpha 3 Hotel Alpha Bravo. All right, this list ends up being shorter than I thought. November 2 X-Ray Papa Mike. Go ahead, Art.
Hey, Jeff. Good morning. How you doing? NJ2US, N2XPM. Hey, it's nice out there today. 10 degrees cooler than it has been in 3 weeks. I'll take it, you know. And it looks like fan conditions today are a little bit more favorable than they have been the past week or so. Hey, don't have a whole lot to say. ECARS life member 21097. 21097. Hope things are well with you and you get a chance to enjoy the day today. Back to Ned.
Thanks, Artie. Good to hear you, too. Nice 5-9 signal. 21097, lifetime member. Great to hear you on 40 meters for a change. You take care. N2 X-Ray Papa Mike, NJ2US. Kilo Charlie 1 Bravo Juliet Golf.
Hey, good morning, Jeff from Joe. ECARS number 10405. Yesterday, it was 95 degrees. Today, it's 69 degrees, and we are overcast here in New Hampshire. Storm or whatever moved through last night, and it's been a total different world since then. Roger?
Yeah, you bet, Joe. I'm sure it has as we get into the time of the season where fronts get aggressive. and they usually provide some really nice relief to these heat waves. So thank you so much for checking in at 10405. Clear with Manchester, New Hampshire. Next up, Kilo Charlie 2. No, let's do it this way. Kilo Charlie 2, Whiskey India. We'll sort this list out. Go ahead.
All right, KC2WI, pretty hippie band conditions today. ECARS 29097, located today in Glenfield, New York. One of my few days here. Overcast. The temperature hasn't changed since 7 o'clock, I don't think. Only 1 degree, 66 degrees. It's been 65 every time I've looked at it up till now. Could rain, it could clear up, we don't know. Fighting with, I've been back here a couple of times. Once, right at the end of the month, I had to fight with my computer at the track, and I'll be darned this time, having not touched it at all, but left it running so it does a synchronization of files with a program I use. The main computer just went into Never Never Land. Thank you, Microsoft. KC2WI back then.
All right, Pete, good luck with the signals. Good, though. 5 and 8 here in Cape May, New Jersey. 2-9-7 on the lifetime roster. Thanks for your lifetime membership. Clear with KC2WI. Next up, Victor Alpha 3, Hotel Alpha Bravo.
November Juliet 2, United Sugar. The call here is Victor Echo 3, Hotel Alpha Bravo. The name's Ron, Romeo Oscar November. Not a member, just thought I'd say good morning to you and let you know you're 20 over just outside of Ottawa.
Ron, very good, and I heard a very famous talk show pundit, Tucker Carlson, pronounced Ottawa. I got a kick out of that. I think he was trying to be funny, Ron. But you're 5-9 here, Victor Echo 3, Hotel Alpha Bravo. Have a great day.
QSL 7-3.
All right. That clears the list. Any 1, 2s, or 3s? 1, 2, 3s?
November Alpha 1 X-ray.
All right, I got November Alpha 1 X-ray. That was actually a pile-up with just 1, 2s, and 3s. So I got November Alpha 1 X-ray. Who are the other 1, 2s, and 3s?
November 2 Tango Radio X-ray.
Tango Radio X-ray. How about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6?
Kilo Alpha 2 Delta Zulu Tango.
Kilo Alpha 2 Delta Zulu Tango. All right, how about anybody else?
KBAWR.
And Kilo Bravo 8 Mike Quebec Romeo. Up to the top, November Alpha 1 X-ray. Go ahead, Joe.
Okay, good morning to you, sir. This is NA1X. My name is Joe. Juliet Oscar Echo, located in Agawam, Massachusetts. Have an ECARS number of 10099, and an excellent day today. Beautiful weather. Back to you, Jeff.
Does that mean the temperature is somewhere between 70 and 85?
That is correct, sir. Low humidity, a light breeze, real nice.
All right, Joe, and thank you for checking in from Agawam, Massachusetts, 10099. You're 5-9 plus. Clear with NA1X. Next one on my list, November 2, Tango Romeo X-ray.
Good morning, Jeff. Good morning. Operator name here is David, Delta Alpha Victor India Delta. Located eastern Long Island, New York. Temperature currently is 77 degrees. Yes, sir. That'd be 77 degrees here in my station. You got a beautiful signal once again there, Jeff. It's always nice to check in and say hello. ECARS number is 21123. Back to you, Jeff.
ECARS number checks good on the roster. Thanks, Dave, for being a member. Beautiful 5-9 signal today. Les chatted with you, recently, back on the 6th, so thanks for being a regular. 73 to N2 TRX. Next up, Kilo Alpha 2 Delta Zulu Tango.
Yeah, very good, Jeff. NJ2US, Kilo Alpha 2 Delta Zulu Tango. Fred here, Foxtrot Romeo Echo Delta in North Brunswick, New Jersey. You're coming in quite nicely this morning. Oh, the band's been in great shape all morning long. I've been listening since 8 o'clock, and I think this is my third check-in today. So I don't know if I went over my limit on that. So let me know. Very good, Jeff. You're sounding great. A couple of mornings, I think this past week or maybe last week, I couldn't hear you at all. or you were very weak, but very good. I'll let you carry on. About 78, maybe 80 degrees right now. The humidity's down. No rain today, but there's nice weather. Maybe get out and do a little antenna work, or maybe cut a couple blades of grass. So back over to you, Jeff. You're sounding real good. NJ2US KA2DZT. The ECARS number is 21173.
Thank you, Fred. It's a bonus for me. I see that you are a member, 21173. Thanks for that. But it's the first time in my logbook, so it's great to work you on the short skip at only 84 miles. Very, very strong, S9 plus. I'm curious, Fred, what is the rig?
Yeah, well, I'm using a Kenwood TS120S radio that I bought probably, about 35 years ago. Didn't use it very much, but I brought it up from the basement and set up a station up here on the first floor of the house so I could operate a little bit without having to sit in the basement. You know, where I have my bigger AM transmitters, homebrew, down in the basement. The antenna here is a full-wave loop antenna in the vertical plane. Top edge is up about 40 feet in the air, and it's fed down at the lower edge, which is about 10 feet off the ground. So that's the antenna.